It's almost spring, and to me that means it's almost fresh strawberry season. Today we're making this masterpiece of a salad. We are doing a strawberry and goat cheese salad, and it's not your average boring salad. We're doing glazed pecans, we've got fried goat cheese, and we're doing some crispy bacon, all in a honey Dijon dressing that's homemade and delicious. So stick around and let's make it. We're gonna start off with some glazed pecans. These can be bought from the store or you can make them homemade. They taste so much better if they're homemade and they're so easy. You guys, all we're gonna do is take about 3 cups of pecans that are fresh from the bag. I love buying them from Costco in a giant bag. We're just gonna take 1 egg. We only need the actual white of the egg. We're not gonna use the yolk for this. And we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of water, then just whisk this up until it gets nice and bubbly and foamy looking. We're gonna toss this into our pecans and give it a really good toss so that every single pecan is coated in that mixture. It's gonna make it really nice and sticky. Then we're gonna add in our cinnamon and sugar and give this a toss. These are gonna toast at 275. We wanna do low and slow. We're gonna cook it for about 35 minutes and we're gonna give it a nice scrape halfway through. They love to stick to the bottom. We wanna make sure that everything gets nice and coated. You guys, they are like just these perfect little coated pecans, and I had a ton left over. So I'll just save these and I'll use them for salads, for snacking. They're honestly like impossible to stop eating. They're so good. Okay guys, so you can see I have an abundance of ingredients here. This is definitely not like the simplest salad, but it's so good. I do want to give you some shortcuts to save a little bit of time. Go ahead and buy like this 50-50 mix that's already pre-washed. That way you don't have to worry about like wet salad. This is washed like 3 times. It's organic, girl. It's really good. I love this one. Also, if you don't want to do bacon, if you want it vegetarian, you can leave that out. That skips a step. And then as far as the goat cheese goes, if you're like trying to be really healthy and you don't want to do frying, you can just crumble that up on top of the salad, but it's my favorite part. So if you can make it, make it. And then as far as the pecans go, you can buy store-bought for those. And then you can also buy store-bought dressing. There's all kinds of honey Dijon mustard dressings that are already pre-made. We're making our own. It's really simple, but if you want to skip that step, you can definitely do that too. Next up, we're gonna get our bacon cooking. I like to go ahead and slice this up into like 1-inch pieces and then really just like tear them apart, lay them flat in the pan, and we're gonna fry these until nice and crispy in a skillet over medium heat. Next up, we're gonna make our dressing. So this dressing is really easy. It's basically like honey mustard, except we're making it a little bit more pourable. We want it like nice and thin. So we're adding a little bit of apple cider vinegar and we're gonna add in some olive oil. I always like to just use like a Pyrex dish like this because I can whisk it and then I can pour it right from it and then we can save some dishes. So I'm first gonna add in some mayonnaise. I just have a couple tablespoons. This just makes it nice and creamy. I like Hellmann's, but you can use the Dukes too. I also have some Dijon mustard, 2 tablespoons of this as well. We really want a lot of flavor from this. Next up, we have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and then 2 tablespoons of honey. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt and pepper. I would say about 1/8 of a teaspoon each. And then we're gonna whisk this up really well and stick it right in the fridge. Next up, we're gonna wash our fruit really well. I'm just gonna throw like my strawberries and my blueberries into a mesh strainer and really rinse them. You can also soak them in some lemon juice or vinegar or whatever you like to do to get all those yuckies off. I like to do like 5 slices or so, and the blueberries just stay whole. One of my favorite things to do in North Carolina is to go berry picking. We have like a lot of farms around here, which is super nice. Last year I went without the kids and they were like super mad at me, but sometimes it's hard to like get everybody together to do stuff. Plus it was really relaxing, not to listen to them complain about anything. They were home all last week for spring break and they both ended up getting sick. And it was like, it wasn't the best spring break, that's for sure. Once we get done with these strawberries and blueberries, we're gonna get started on our fried goat cheese. This is gonna just get battered and then we're gonna put it in the fryer, but we're not gonna fry them until we have our salad like completely ready because we wanna eat them when they're nice and hot. That's like the best part because it makes like everything just tastes so good together when it's nice and warm still. And one thing I wanted to mention too with the goat cheese, if you make them ahead of time, it's fine. You can stick them in the oven at like 300 or 350 or so. You just have to watch them and make sure they don't like ooze out. just to warm them up if you need to make them ahead, because it is kind of a pain. Like if you have people coming over to be frying stuff, it's like not ideal. Okay, so next up we want to do our dredging. You want to make sure that you cut the goat cheese thick enough, like in 1 ounce portions, because if they're too thin, they're gonna fall apart. For our first bowl, you want to use about a cup of flour, and we're gonna season it with just some salt and pepper. Then for the middle one, we just have an egg, and you want to just whisk it up really well. And then for the third bowl, we have some panko breadcrumbs. We're gonna dunk each cheese in the flour, then the egg, and then the panko. And you want to make sure it's really coated in each mixture before you go to the next one. Then once we have all of our little gems, we have 5 here, these are so good. We're gonna get our salad mixed up and have it all ready. Then we're gonna add these on right before we serve it so that they're nice and hot still. These are only gonna cook for about 2 minutes on each side. Okay, so I've went ahead and grabbed my dressing from the fridge. I'm gonna give my bacon and pecans just a little bit of a chop. This is just optional, but I kind of like it in smaller pieces, just so it's like really nice and bite-sized. I like my bacon really crispy too, but you can cook it however you want. And then same thing with the pecans. I'm just using the same knife. Everything's cooked, so it's totally fine. It's fine if some of them are whole. It kind of looks nice to have a little bit of a variation. And then we're gonna take our spring mix and baby spinach and go ahead and add it right into our serving dish. I'm using 5 ounces. I'm gonna use the full amount. Throwing it all over my kitchen. And then I like to go ahead and just add like about half the dressing. And then I'm going to just give it a nice little toss. You could also use like a baby arugula in this. That would be good too if you like that peppery taste. All right, and then we're gonna add in about half of our bacon and half of our berries and half of our pecans. Then once we get that all tossed up, we're gonna add the rest of our toppings to the very top. It just looks so pretty. It's like the perfect salad already, but we are gonna make it even better with our goat cheese. What we wanna do is heat a skillet over a medium heat, and then we're gonna let this get really nice and hot. A good way to test it is just to take a little piece of panko and throw it in. You want it to really sizzle, that means it's ready. Then you're gonna add in the goat cheese. We're gonna cook these for about 2 minutes on each side. They should get nice and golden brown, and then we're gonna put them right on top of our salad. Okay guys, these turned out perfect. One thing I want to mention, so when you start seeing it look like this in the pan, it's time to pull it. They're gonna like pretty soon explode. And sometimes it takes like, it depends how hot your oil is. Mine only took like a minute on each side because it was really hot. Okay guys, this might be the best salad I've ever made. It is so good. The goat cheese just completely melts. It's so creamy paired with the bacon and the pecans. Oh my gosh, such an amazing flavor combination. That's it, you guys. We're all done with this strawberry goat cheese salad. I think this is like the best salad I've ever made. It's so incredibly delicious with so much flavor. I hope you guys try this one. Let me know in the comments if you do. It means the world to me when you try my recipes, so make sure to always let me know. Thanks so much for being here. If you haven't already, make sure to give this video a like and make sure to subscribe for new recipes every single week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.